In the past week, we've seen this channel grow by over 13,000 subscribers, and we're closely approaching 20k. A huge thank you to all of you out there liking, subscribing, and sharing these videos. Also this week, we released our second Petty Revenge, quickly becoming a favorite on the channel. Trust me, there will be plenty more Petty Revenge, including 2 more episodes next week. You also told me you loved the idea of some wholesome stories, and those demands were met with our first episode of Wholesome Stories. It was nice to have something to balance out all the crazy people we see in Choosing Beggars and Petty Revenge. I was glad to see that so many of you loved that episode, and the stories even made some of you cry. Who would have thought you could cry over a story about a Nintendo Switch, right? In today's episode of Choosing Beggars, a family hold a garage sale as they're planning to move to downsize. Our hero meets many interesting characters who've contacted her through Craigslist. And we have another fan submission, a man working on a farm helping an elderly man repair and resell cars from his garage meet a very loud and obnoxious Choosing Beggar who demands the purple beetle they fixed up, but that alone won't make her happy. Let's get straight into it. This story is called Open House, literally giving away stuff, multiple CBs. Back in 2014, my family and I decided to move rather abruptly. We had lots of furniture, appliances, etc. that we couldn't be bothered to move. They were all newish, mind you, but we were going from a 5-bedroom house to a 3-bedroom house. And honestly, if I can be honest, who wants to load up a U-Haul for that? We decided to take to Craigslist and sell everything at near nothing prices. We sold a couple of pieces, but then our moving day was rapidly approaching. Dreading a move, we changed the posting from furniture for sale to free. Everything must go, pick up. My phone exploded. While I wish I had the screenshots, I had a flip phone at the time, so that wasn't really a thing. Here's a couple of interactions that I vividly remember. The prospector, toothless older man with a southern drawl. Hey, y'all got that free stuff? How about that couch? Yes, we have it. It's an open house. The address is here. Pick up at will. I'll drive over today. 3 hours later. Y'all still got that couch? Yes. I'm having truck trouble. Okay. Can y'all deliver? No. How am I supposed to pick that up? The cancer lady. I saw all of the furniture you have and I'm very interested in getting some of it. This has been a bad year for my family and things have been so hard. It's an absolute blessing I've found this. And you know, it's just incredible because my mother is bedridden and my son has just been diagnosed with ADHD and this will make everything better. Okay, it's an open house. The address is here. Okay, thank you. But is there any way you can deliver? My mum loves those paintings and figurines, and I think it'll make her very happy, and it's what she needs right now, and it would be such a blessing. And I can't make it out there, and you see my transmission is busted and my car doesn't go, and the buses don't go out there. I'm in the process of liquidating my house, and everything in it is free. All you have to do is pick it up. Oh, you're not understanding. My mum is very sick, and I can't make it out there, but I guess my boyfriend can get it since you won't accommodate me or my mum. My mum is dying, don't you understand? Since you can't deliver, at least hold them and my boyfriend will be there in a few hours. I'm sorry your mum is dying. Also, someone else has just picked up figurines and paintings, so if that's all you're coming for, don't bother. How is that possible? You just gave them away? I told you I wanted them for my mum. There are 7 people in my house taking everything that's free and not tied down. All you need to do is be here. You have the details. If you can make it, great. If not, well, goodbye. You know what? Screw you. I guess you don't care after all. I'm trying to make this year a little better and you just don't care about anything. 2 hours later, is the washing machine still available? Hello? Screw you. Among the many people who came to the house, only a few complained. One person complained that my furniture was nicked. It's free. And another person screamed about false advertising because the TV was gone. Another person complained that the washing machines weren't connected to the wall and demanded that we set it up before giving them away. We didn't. So in the middle of arguing, someone else chimed in and I said, sure, take them. Another spotted a bag containing various belongings of my very recently deceased uncle at the time, including his pain medication, and kept asking to buy them off us before ultimately trying to steal the bag. We called the police. Even when you're giving everything away for free, CBs are a plague. Emotional manipulation is the MO of the Choosing Beggar. Let's consider the woman whose mother was dying. Of course, terrible situation. You'd have to be a monster not to think so. And if someone were to deliver free furniture to her house, that would be a lovely act of kindness. However, suffering does not entitle you to anything. That's why when someone voluntarily does an act of kindness, we call it generosity. This woman had no consideration for anyone else's situation. What if this family were moving because of a death in their family? I guarantee if this woman's mother was completely healthy, she would have used 100 other excuses. Just because you might be a compassionate person doesn't mean you have to be a pushover. I've mentioned this before, but the generosity you give to someone like this is less time, energy, and money that is given to someone else. This fan-submitted story is called The Entitled Choosing Beggar Car Crash Kid. I've been working on a farm for a while, just helping out. The place has a garage attached to it that over a few years started fixing up and selling used cars. Not a big business, just private sales by the farm owner. He starts asking me for help as he gets older, so I get some cash in hand and learn some good skills. Nice old gent. One week, a purple VW Beetle came up in a local repossessed auction, one of the early 2000s model, and we got it pretty cheap. Who wants a purple Beetle, right? I don't remember what we paid for it, but it wasn't much. We clean this little shed top to bottom, get a new windscreen, give the engine a once-over, and some TLC, oil, filter, etc. All in all, a few £100 of work. We put it up for sale for £1,000. Which ain't too bad for the car or its age. We stick it out front, and less than a week on, a big silver 4x4 arrives and a gaggle of girls hop out. They crowd around the Beetle, take some pictures and so on. I'm garbage with people, so I let the farm owner go talk to them. I just carry on working, but can hear most of the conversation. The youngest looking one wants the Beetle, needs the Beetle, because it's a purple Beetle. She starts haggling on the price. Badly. Sweet talking the owner, real badly, and throws a minor white girl fit when he won't budge on £1,000 with her gaggle of friends backing her up with snarky remarks. You should give it to me for less. I'm the only person who'll buy it. Why can't you just listen to me? You're a bad businessman. In the end, he agrees on £1,000 on delivery and that we'll have it delivered to her with our recovery truck. I think he just wanted her and the purple eyesore gone. I deliver the Beetle myself a few days later with the farm owner. Her parents' place is nice. Her parents are super nice to us as the paperwork is sorted out. She's a bit bratty, tries to talk it down from £1,000, but her dad calls her out on it, seeing as we delivered it a good 20 or so miles with no guarantee of payment. Anyway, the deed is done. £1,000 in cash changes hands, and I forget the little purple stain exists for just over a year. Same farm a year or so later. An AA recovery truck arrives on the car lot with a twisted purple mess on the back. Out jumps the same girl with a couple of the same backup whiners in tow. She storms past me and the garage into the farmyard towards the house. We had a few cars in that week, including a brand new model of Beetle, one of the off-road ones. Shouting is coming from the house, and the AA truck driver comes over and asks if I own the place. Turns out she's wrapped the purple Beetle around a lamp post at a good speed, probably not fixable. The screams from the house return outside, with the farm owner coming to look at the wrecked car. Turns out she wanted a refund for the car. The car she crashed. The full £1,000. But wait, it gets worse. After saying no, the farm owner is assaulted with swearing and abuse that I'm not sure I'm allowed to post here. She screams at him with her two friends backing her up. She demands her money back. She demands that he make this right. When he keeps saying no, she goes off about calling the police, burning the farm down, killing our animals. I kid you not. To make this right now, and she demands that we replace her Beetle with the brand new Dune Beetle that we have. Eventually, we threaten to call the police, and she leaves, crying and swearing, taking her purple wreck with her. A few days pass, and a car arrives. Her dad hops out of it. It turns out she'd driven past us and clocked the new Beetle, hatching a plan to crash hers on purpose and try to either talk us into refunding her or replacing it with the brand new car. So she went ahead and crashed her purple one at a good speed into a post with her friends in the car. What goes through a person's brain to think, I don't like this car, I want an upgrade. I know, I'll crash it into a post with my friends in the car. This makes perfect sense. Nothing could go wrong here. Why is it that the entitlement of a choosing beggar will sometimes even lead to the endangerment of those around them, including their friends? Are their friends also choosing beggars? Or have they just never experienced what a good friend is supposed to look like? If you'd like your story to be narrated by me, don't forget to visit the subreddit r/VoiceyHere, link below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.